Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 20th to the 26th of January 2020. Lots of 20s in there. Hey, if you'd like a private reading with me, Sagittarius, there's a link up there to book in for one of those. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, and they're 3 pages long. These particular readings, anyway, are 3 pages long. Now, you can choose what you want the reading to be about, like the general areas of your life that you want it to be about. But if you've got specific questions for your higher self that you want answers to, then just click on the Contact Us form on my website when you book in and ask those questions, and that'll send me an email, and that's what I'll give you your reading about. So, Sagittarius, what have you got going on this week? Generally, what have you got going on this week? Awesome. You've got success and passion this week, so you're being moved forward towards success. Great news for you, Sagittarius. Not just success, but what you're passionate about too. So if you've been thinking that you're going to get success from something you're not really passionate about, it's not true. So you'll need to change your mind about that and get on board with your passion. So something that you really love doing, you're really passionate about. Maybe, I don't know, something. I'm feeling like you've got a cause, you've got like something that's really dear to your heart, and you've got that for a reason, Sagittarius. It's for you to move forward on that. That is where you're going to find your success. So go about focusing on that, moving toward the success in there, remembering to want what you want out of it too. So you're not here just to give stuff out to the world. You're also here to receive back what you want out of life too, and what you want from it too. That is what's going to lead you to success. So great week for you, Sagittarius, moving toward your success and your passion. Remember, passion, it's a really intense feeling. It's more than love. It's more than preferences. It's more than likes. It's more than love. It's like a real passion, like what's really, really aligned with you deep in your heart, Sagittarius. And as I said, there's got to be that balance there. You've got to get what you want out of it too. It's really important to have balance. The universe isn't going to let you move forward with big things if you're imbalanced, if you're just wanting to give out more than you're getting back. So as you're moving toward the success, you're only going to get that success when it's in balance. And you've got to feel when you're out of balance, when you're not asking for what you want from it. And so if you're thinking, I just want to help the world and I don't want anything back from it, you're out of balance, right? And you're going to feel that. It's going to feel horrible. So get yourself focused on the success that you want, what you want out of it, and not just money, other things too, like fulfillment, like freedom, like magical connections, miracles happening, all of that stuff, really good stuff. Get focused on what you want out of it too. That will get you into balance, and that'll allow the universe to move you forward in a big way, Sagittarius. I'm feeling like a lot of you got real big things to do in the world. You're here for bigger things, and you've got to allow the bigger things to come back to you, because there's got to be that balance there, right? So feel it. Feel what you want from it too, and include yourself in that, Sagittarius, especially if you've been leaving yourself out. Oh, what about your love life? Oh, Sagittarius. Surrender and time alone. So some of you in a relationship and you've got to give it up now and spend some time alone. Some of you have been pursuing someone or dating, some of you singles. And yeah, time to stop that now. Have some time alone. Be focused on your own life. Be focused on your own success. It's probably that your true partner, Sagittarius, is going to come to you in the future once you get on this success track, because they're going to have that vibration. They're not going to be the vibration of where you're at now. It's like all paths lead to Rome, that kind of thing. Everyone's on their own path, and if you think of like a summit of a mountain and everyone's going toward that summit, it's like your partner might be on the other side of the mountain at the moment, or they might, but your paths are going to come together because you've got the same, you're headed toward the same peak. And so let that be okay. Let it be okay that you've got this time alone, because someone really special is going to come in later. So surrender to that. To some of you, I'm not saying that's the case for all of you. I'm not saying like all of you Sagittarius, if in your relationship you need to give it up now. It's not true. You'll know if it's aligned with you or not. You'll know if that guidance was for you or for other Sagittariuses out there. And if it's for other Sagittariuses and not you, it's okay. It can be about them and not about you. It doesn't always have to be about you. Sagittarius, what else you got going on in your love life? Lovers and forgive self. Oh, you're taking it very personally. Maybe your paths are diverging now. Maybe someone's headed to another summit now. You've got to let them go and spend some time alone, and you've taken it very personally. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay that they were just there for a chapter of your life. It's okay. Let it be okay. Soothe yourself. Forgive yourself for that. You've got to. You've got to keep on living your life. They've got to keep on living their lives. And sometimes we can do it side by side, and then sometimes we go our separate ways. And I know it's heartbreaking when that happens, but that's life. It's better to have loved and lost than to not love at all. And remember, self-love is the most important. Your life path is the most important. As much as you love someone, you wouldn't want to hold them back, would you? Just so that you can have them by your side. And I feel like that's what you're doing now, Sagittarius, is you're going your own way now, and it's a good thing. And there is someone coming in your future. It's just not quite now, because you need to get into your own vibration, get focused on yourself and your life, Sagittarius. Right now, that's what you got going on in your love life. Okay, so Sagittarius, what about your work? Oh, healing and go deeper. Your work. So some of you are healers, and you need to get into that in a deeper way now. So maybe some of you healers have been practicing a certain modality of healing or something like that, and you know that there's some better work that you could be doing. Maybe you've been hiding behind someone else's modality, but there's something in particular that you do that's unique to yourself. You need to start doing that now, going deeper into it. We've kind of all been brought up in this society, well, a lot of us anyway, not in every country, but surely for those of you watching this, been brought up in a society where you go to school and you get taught someone else's way of doing something, and then they give you a certificate because you've matched them and what they think about the world. And you get these certificates, and then you think everyone agrees with that, but it's not true. It's just like, there's just a few people, but they hold sway. And then you can take that like into the healing world. It's like, oh, well, these people doing things in a certain way that have got successful with it, I've got to do it their way because that's the right way. And it's like, no, you don't. You're like everyone else in the world. You should be doing it your way. You were created as a unique person with unique gifts for a purpose. Just as I don't need to be doing readings like all the other readings out there, no matter how big they've got. So you don't need to be doing your healing in other people's ways. So it's okay that you did. Like, we all need a step in. We need to learn things about ourselves. We need a step in through those ways. But now it's time for you to break free of that and go deeper into your healing practice to help people in your own specific way. And so branch out a little bit as your own unique self, Sagittarius, this week. Interesting. And also for those of you that you are healers, but you're not doing it at the moment. Maybe you're, working at McDonald's or something, but really you're a healer. Time to get on board with that. Follow your passion, remember. Sagittarius, follow your passion. You're being given the green light for that this week. Also with your work, Sagittarius, you've got mystery and listen. The mystery path to it. You've just got to listen. You got to listen and follow the guidance. So many healers, so many psychics and so many healers over the years that have called me or emailed me, got in touch with me saying, how did you do it? I also want to be a healer. I want to, I am a healer. I'm doing this thing, but I'm not doing it yet. Like, how did you do it? And I say to them all, I just followed my guidance. That's all I did. I just followed my guidance. There's not some one way of doing it, one particular plan of doing it. It's like, oh yeah, first you get a website and then you do this. It's like, no, it's a magical mystery path, and mine was, and you couldn't have possibly followed mine because it was so random. You couldn't follow my path to it, and I couldn't follow your path to it too. You've just got to listen to your own path. You got to keep on following that guidance, keep on following that intuition, keep on following those signs that are in front of you. So whatever is opening up to you in your healing work, especially those of you that are healers, follow that. It's like, get on that mystery path and trust your higher self. It is going to lead you on your own unique path to what it is that you're here to do in your own specific way. Sagittarius, get on track. You're so being moved forward on your life path this week, Sagittarius, more than other signs that I've read for already today for this week. That's great news. Right, that was your work. What about your money, Sagittarius? Yes. your money, you're being set up for freedom now, and love it, love it. And it's like you are free. Maybe you're not feeling like you're free to pursue what you want to do at the moment. Maybe you're feeling like money is holding you back, but Sag, this is saying now you are free. You are free. Your financial situation is free, and sometimes we just need to take that step, you know. Sometimes we've got enough to take that next step, but we want to hold on to it because we think, but I need to have a safety net and I can't spend that. But if you spent that money on that next step, then the money would start flowing because the universe is waiting on you to make a move. That's happened so many times for me. It's like, well, if I take this next step in my business, that's going to like take all of my savings. Like, that's really scary. Shouldn't I save something back for next month's rent, for my bills and stuff like that? But I go for it anyway because, you know, my guidance is saying, no, spend that money on that thing. And as soon as I do that, then it frees up the other abundance, you know? It's like sometimes you just have to use your abundance for that next step and trust. That's what you're being told. Because you're completely free, but you need to be free in your finances. You need to know that you are free in your finances and you're free to spend them as you wish. So let go of that fearful clinging on to your finances and go for that next step that you've got, loving it, love the path. You are being led forward. You are. I'm not saying be like really irresponsible with your money. Like, don't just like throw your money away on anything. This is like next step. You have got the freedom. You've got the freedom in your finances to take that next step that you know that you need to take. And so do it. Also in your finances this week, your money, Sagittarius. Someone's just in the wrong place there. We've got surrender and what you resist persists. Right. So you need to let go of your worry, your resistance to the money, which comes out in fear and it comes out in worry. That's how you know when you're resisting it. And when you're worried about money, when you're fearing money, fearing the lack of money, that fearful feeling, that punch in the guts, that anxiety, that feeling, it's showing you its guidance. It's guidance that you need to let go and hand it over to your higher self. It's guidance that you think that your money is somehow different than the rest of the energy in the world, and that you've got to take responsibility for that. You've got to do it. You've got to manifest it yourself because it's not like everything else, but it is like everything else. So surrender, hand it over to your higher self. Don't resist it anymore. Don't stay in that worried, fearful place. Hand it over, surrender it. Ask for your higher self to take over your financial situation. Use the money that you've got to take that next step in full faith that your higher self is in charge of it. It is going to help you. There you go, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment about what you get out of that. I love hearing from you guys. Also, I would be very grateful if you were to share my channel or this video or my other readings with your friends and with people that you know could get benefit from these readings too. It would be amazing if you could help me expand my channel and grow my channel and reach more people with my work. I would very much appreciate that. I hope you have an amazing week, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. Bye.